everybody, hello, happy weekend. It's Saturday afternoon here. The weather is nice. We've been out this morning, so why not come back and do some crafting? I'm getting good messages, good comments from you that you're enjoying the fact that I'm putting out more videos. So let's try and keep it going. Today we've sort of been doing the Maths Makes March, but in relation to the alphabet challenge as well. I don't know why that camera's doing that, it's quite annoying. Let's hope it gets over itself. So today we are on F2. We've done F1, which was the frames, now F2. And what I want to do is Frankenpaper. Now Frankenpaper, for me, was first introduced by Nick the Booksmith, who is just... Is she the best junk journaler out there? She's good. She's really good. And she introduced Frankenpaper to me. So I have looked out some scrappy bits. I mean, some bits that, you know, just get put in the box, don't they? They're just offcuts. Not big enough to be called remnants exactly, but too good to chuck. And it's just paper. It's all papers. There's no card in here. Card, sometimes if you're making Frankenpaper, it can be just a bit too thick really for what you want. And I've laid out this piece of A4. If you're in the States or wherever, it can be 8.5 by 11. Doesn't matter. Just whatever paper you would normally use in a journal. And we're not sticking it to this paper. If we were to stick it to the paper, it would become a masterboard. So there is a fine difference between a masterboard and Frankenpaper. Frankenpaper is just the paper. Okay, so I'm just kind of going to build this up. You want it double-sided if you can. It's better if it's double-sided. Doesn't matter if it sticks out over the edge, we can trim it up later. This bit needs trimming down now. It's a bit wayward. Let's see if I can get that. Let's trim it that way then. And then trim this. It's got lots of scrabbly ends on it. Let's see if I can straighten that up a bit. Where do I need to go to there? Oh, I'm going to lose quite a lot of that at the top then. So let's cut that off first. Then I'll cut down there. And then I'll trim this one up. So there we are. We made the most of that bit of Edith, because every bit of Edith is valuable, as you know. Let's put the trimmer back. So yeah, it's got text on the back, so whichever way you're looking at it, it'll be fine. And you're just going to overlap them a hair. That's all. Just a very small bit. But let's see. Let's get going and see what it looks like. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? That's very nice. Don't know what else have I got. I've got a vast variety here. But enough, I would have thought. And yeah, that can go over there. That'll be great. It doesn't matter how large your pieces are. If in the end you look at it and you think, that's too big, it's too plain, then you can stamp on it or you can stencil it or whatever. So don't worry about areas that are plain. They can be sorted at a later date. So let's just put, oh, I haven't tried my glue today, so it might be working. Then again, it might not. I've pulled the end off my pin, so it makes it difficult to get it in and out of here. But hopefully that'll clear it. Hopefully so. Yeah, look at that. Thank you, glue. So just a thin little bead along there. And I'm going to be guided by the paper that I'm putting it on, just to try and get things square. Lovely. Then I said I was going to put that bit there, didn't I? So just a thin little bead along here. So it can be any papers that you've got. The margins of books, you know, book pages that you've cut off, they're perfect. I just couldn't find any. Or maybe one or two, but not many. There we go. And then this one. And I quite want that one to go to there. I want to see more of this than this. No, that should be all right. Should be fine. So it's a nice, depending on the size of your scraps, of course, it's a quick way of using up your scraps. And you'll see what we get at the end, and you'll work out whether it's for you or it's not for you. But it's better than chucking these in the bin. That's what I say. Where's my towel? Because I've got glue going all the way along there, which I don't really want. Let's just check I'm not sticking it to the paper. Oh my goodness, which I think I am. There we are. We're all right. You can see where it's stuck. But we haven't done any great damage, I don't think. Okay, so moving along the bus. Well, let's just keep using that paper as a reference. What have I got? Got this. Got this. That one. Would that fit there? Whoops, come back. Yeah, that would fit there. So it's just a little bit there. A little bit down this edge. So it really is the easiest way of going on, and I love it. I love collages at the best of times. This isn't strictly speaking a collage, because a collage is when you stick things to each other. So for example, if we came along and stuck that on there, we'd have collaged that piece. But we're not strictly speaking collaging these pieces, because, well, we're not. Yeah, that's all I've got to say. We're not. What else have I got here? Quite a bit of Edith. That's nice. Oh, I've got this book. This was a page that I used to stamp off on, because I wanted a second generation, so I stamped it first on there. So let's just use some of that, because that's nice. I don't need to have it all the way down there, just to there. You want to keep your overlapping to a minimum if you can, and you'll see why when we're all finished. Come back. So I'm just overlapping that a little way. There we go. And then I can probably get away with something quite floral there. There, perhaps. Then what can I put at the bottom? Well, I've got this bit, but it's kind of the same as that. Oh, I've got this bit here. That's quite dramatic, isn't it? Shall we use that? Yeah, I've got that. That's quite nice. Let's use that. So let's stick this down first. So right along the top, right down this side. Like I say, keep your overlapping to a minimum. So I've just now got that wee piece there to do. And I can tear that off actually. Just want it a little bit wider than the page. And that gives us another piece to make a Franken page with. So I think we're all right. I think we might have made our first Franken page. Come on, don't stick to the page. Ugh. There we are. So there we have it. We have a sheet of Frankenpaper, and it's all paper, so it's quite light. The other side is a bit more, what's the word? Plainer, yeah, than that side. But that's okay. That's okay. There's one piece made. This is supposed to be a mass make, so let's turn that over. Let's try at least and make another one. Well, that's just fabulous, isn't it? That's just got to be included. What about one of these strippies, as Margaret would call them? So for, oh, it's about the right height as well. Put that there. Have that just coming over there a little bit. And I'm learning my lesson from the last one that I need to make sure that the back isn't boring. What's that there? Oh, that just doesn't fit. Does that one? If I use that side. Yeah, okay. So let's have that as our end. Let's put some glue down here. And just overlap, line it up with the page. Don't do that. There we go. And I'm just going to make sure I haven't stuck it down. And that definitely can go there. Oh, I'd quite like that on the other side, so that's this side and that side. Digitals that you've got would be fine, but they do, well, my digitals tend to end up single-sided, but that's fine. Like I say, you can stamp on them or stencil them or do whatever you like with your plainer sides. What we're going to put there? What about another strip of that? But just down to there. Yeah, I think so. I don't know where that was, but we'll say there. I love making Franken pages. I love it. It's like you're getting something for nothing, which appeals, I must say. Ooh, this is shaping up nicely, isn't it? Let's just cut that off. So, there we are, we're doing all right. So I want a piece for along there, and I can use this. That can go there, can't it? So I've got book page on this side and plants on the other. Yeah, I like that idea. So just a bit down here, a bit along here. And we can all do this. We all keep scraps because we think it's what we should be doing. And then we never know what to do with them. And then comes a day when you just can't find anything and you keep opening that box of scraps. And right, I never use them. I'm going to chuck them out. And that's the end of them. Well, now we can see what we can do with them. We can make Franken pages. I've already got a bit of that there. What about that there? What else am I going to put? I've got this book page that I stamped on. If I was to put that there, does that still fit? Whew, no, not quite. What else have I got? I've got that with a bit cut out of it. I didn't lay out too many of my scraps. Perhaps I ought to have laid out more. Let's put this down there, I think. I mean, I didn't want to show you the big box of scraps because it's just depressing. But projects like this make me feel good about it, so that's all right. So just overlap that there and just overlap that there. Get it something so it looks kind of straight. Lovely. Let's just check we're not sticking. No, we're doing all right. And now we can get that in there. It's just a little bit too narrow, that there, this piece. How about this piece? Yeah, like that. I like that. I'm not sure that's straight, but it'd be straight enough. And so you proceed. So it's not a difficult job at all, and it's really pleasant. It's relaxing. It's what crafting should be, just a pleasure to do. So I've got that bit there. Shall I put that there? It's very similar to that. Ah, that's what to do. Turn it over. Like that. What do you think? I haven't got anything else really. Well, I mean, I've got a bit of that. I've got quite a bit of Edith in here, so I won't put that there. I could put that there and just put a little strippy of something down there. Yeah, let's do that. So let's just glue on the top. Let's just line this up a little bit if we can. Don't stick. Just don't do it. So let's just pop that there. And then I just need a little strip of something to go in there. So what have I got? All sorts of things. What about that? Oh, I could use that side. That'd be fine. So I don't need that very wide at all. Let's just tear that off. Just need it about there. And that will do the job. And you'll find as you keep going, you'll get more and more scraps because you're making scraps as you go. So then you'll have little bits that fit all those awkward, like this, awkward little bits. Okay, so there we are. So you could, you know, you really could mass make these. You could just keep going and going and going. Let's just put these to the side, put my glue back in its thingy. Right, so I want to cut these to A4 size, 11 3/4 by 8 1/4, isn't it? I can't remember what size A4 is. It's 8 1/4 by 11 3/4. But obviously, you know, you do that to the size fits in with the country where you live. So I'm hoping that the glue on here is something like dry. Oh, I don't know where 11 3/4 is. I'll have to get my thingy out. I think I need to cut it that way first. So let's just trim up there. And you might as well keep all these because they might come in, you know, might come in handy. There we are. So now I can cut this to 11 3/4, which is there. There we go. So we have a perfect sheet of A4 Franken paper that existed only previously as scraps. It's lovely, isn't it? I'll show you what to do to finish it off. So this one then, let's put that up there. Oh, I'm not sure that's straight, but there we are. So I'm going to keep this piece here because it might come in for some of those places that just need a wee bit for. And just this side here. There we go. So there's our two sheets. That's that side, that's that side, which is a bit plainer, I'll grant you. And then that one, that's beautiful, isn't it? With that on the back, which is also really pretty. So we have two, as I see it, well, there's probably more, but I think we have two legitimate ways of finishing this off and keeping it together as a piece of paper. You can either stitch, you know, zigzag around your pieces, which is, that would be my preferred way. I love it. I think it looks really good. There's one of these that is not 11 3/4. I don't know which one. This one, it's only 11 1/4, but never mind. It's not the end of the world. Or the other way is to use washi tape. And I'll show you both. I'll disappear now and I will sew around one of these. I don't know which one. I don't think it's going to make a heck of a lot of difference. I'll do this one. It's plainer on the other side, so it'll take the stitching. And then I'll come back and we'll do the washi tape. Okay. So there we are. I have stitched that one. That's that side. Stitched in red. Thought I'd go a bit jazzy. And on the back side, there we have it. Now, you can see here why I was saying don't overlap very much. Where we've overlapped, the stitching isn't on right on the edge. I mean, it is most places, and to be honest, it doesn't bother me. It's fine. But if it bothers you, make sure that you allow the smallest overlap that you can. But isn't that lovely? I mean, that would make a great page in a journal. It really would, actually. It's just lovely. could have it that way. Yeah, I like it that way. Let's fold that into a journal page. Perfect. Look at that. So in our, it's not straight, but it's not bad. I might have to straighten that up when we come to put it in the journal. It's not bad. It's just a bit down here. Don't know what that's playing at. Maybe I just folded it conky. I don't know. There we go. Anyway, so that's that journal page. Perfect. And you could, if you wanted to, add anything you like here. You know, it's parts of it are sturdy enough, definitely, to carry a pocket or belly band, whatever it is you want to add. Or if you just like the look of that, which I do, I love it, you could just stamp and stencil on it. You could leave it if you want, but you know, you can dress it up any way you like. And when we come to making our journal with all our mass makes, I will dress that up a little bit, I think. I don't think on that on that side though. I love that. I mean, I really do. I love it. So there we are. There's something else for the mass makes file. Now this one, if you don't have a sewing machine, or you don't feel inclined to get it out, or it's at the bottom of a cupboard and it's all too much effort, I understand. I hear you. I have mine permanently set up and ready to go, because otherwise I wouldn't use it. I know that. Because basically I'm quite lazy. So let's get some washi tapes out and see what we're going to use. I've got that nice little narrow. Oh, that's just a so pretty one. It's a Timmy one. Let's use that. Let's go across here. If you're not convinced that your washi is going to stick, add a bit of glue to it. I think we'll be all right with this. And I'm trying to do the, I don't know how to explain it to you, the underneath bit first, so then I can put, that's not going to work, get your scissors out. So then when I come to do this long bit, that'll be tucked underneath it. That's kind of the theory. So now I can do this long bit. And you don't have to use just one type of washi tape. You can use a couple of different ones if you like. I like just one, but that decision is yours to make. Oh, should have gone up there as well. Oh well, never mind, eh? So this is a perfectly adequate thing to do if you don't have a washing machine. Don't put it in the washing machine, just don't. It's not going to fare very well if you put it in the washing machine. Silly girl. Yeah, if you can't be bothered or you don't have a sewing machine, this is perfectly adequate, I think. I think it looks very pretty, actually. Of course, you can choose whichever washi takes your fancy. Just a little bit here. Oh, should have gone all the way along with that, but I didn't, so let's not cry about that. So I just want a little bit up here. Then I want to go along here. And then all the way up this side, which is all one piece. Yours, of course, will be different. You've got different scraps to me. should have a scrap swap. And that's that side done. So let's trim off these endy bits here. I mean, it may be that you prefer to use darker washi. I just really like that. So they can go in the bin. And that's that. Oh, no, it's not quite. There's an end there. That's that side of that done. Looks nice, huh? Doesn't it look nice? That birdie is just exquisite. Come on, off my blinking fingers. Stop being silly. Don't know about being worried about it not sticking to the paper. Won't leave my fingers. So then on the other side, we haven't got any washi on there. So let's see if we can find something darker just to see what it looks like. I've got wider ones. I've got that one, which is not in the slightest bit botanical, but it is nice. I've got that one. Oh, same as I've just used. I obviously like it. What's that one there? Let's use that one. Don't know what that circle's doing. Okay, so actually if I use that down there, I'm going to cover that whole thing, but never mind, that's all right. We can do that. And then along here. This isn't that much darker, is it? I've chosen another one that's quite light, but that's okay. You have your own choices to make. Then down here. Got two bits on top of each other there. Don't know how that happened, but it's happened. So I can go all the way along there. That's a nice long run, isn't it? And then that's it, I think, apart from this one up here. Blimey, that was quick, wasn't it? So you use whatever washi you've got. Light, dark, patterned, plain, doesn't matter. Let's cut these ends off. You might want to give them a good burnish down. Washi always benefits from a bit of a burnish, I think. Okay, here we are. Let's just give that a bit of a burnish. And the other side, oh, I love this side, it's gorgeous. Okay, so, oh, that's lovely as well. And the tail end of the washi that I haven't stuck down. So, what to do with that? I want to make another journal page. That's rather nice, isn't it? Then when you open it up, you've got that inside. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, the other way is to have that on the outside. Yeah, like that. That and that on the back. Can you see all of that? Yeah, I reckon so. Yeah, let's do that then. So I'm just I appreciate that I've cut this bit a bit too short, but that's okay. I'm not going to cry about that. It'll just be a bit of a shorter page in the journal. That doesn't want to fold exactly on the half because it must be, I must have a, that's just not straight at all. Yeah, it never likes to fold where you've actually got a crease like that. So that's fine. You're never going to see the two pages together. So that's going to go in the journal like that. Open it up and you can put pockets or leave it as it is, whatever. Then you'll have your other signature pages. Let's get some other pretend signature pages. Let's make this into a journal. Quick as you like. There we go. So that'll be like that, that'll be like that. There's your journal page. You can add whatever you want to it or nothing. Open it up and you've got that. Now when you come to the other side, you've got that. And then you've got that. I mean, it's just beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful. I love it. Let's put that piece in there. Look at that. I mean, what could be more perfect than that? And what have we used to make that? Absolutely nothing of any value at all. You know what? This is going to be quite a quick video from me today. Oh, that doesn't happen often, does it? But you know, you could, I mean, my permanent desk dweller is this Sizzix Tim Holtz Daisy. I mean, you could just fussy die cut one of those and put that there. Wouldn't that just be perfect? And over here you could do a similar sort of thing, or make a pot. Oh, endless possibilities, endless, guys. But when we come to put the journal together, then we will decide what we're going to do with it. So there we have it. That is today's mass make, although we only made two, but you know, you've seen how to do it now. There'll be no stopping you. Thanks for joining me, guys. Have a nice weekend, and hopefully I'll see you on Monday. Take care, guys. Bye.